Can you hear me now? Ah, there we go. Okay, now you can hear me. I was sitting there for about 3 minutes trying to figure out why the microphone wasn't working. But it's working now. Oh, hey, it's me, Kanati. How's everybody doing today? So, I'm a little late just because, again, the whole YouTube thing. I always think I have time. I never have time. I never have time. I need to just remember that I never have time to create the thumbnail and everything. I should do that the day before, but I never do it because I'm dumb. And why is my camera way over there? There we go. Much better. Okay, so we're gonna be playing oh, what's it called? Jurassic World Evolution 3, but we're going to be doing a map from Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter from 1997. And I need to pull up a picture of that, actually. Go here. Did I already? I think I already downloaded it, actually. Let me check my stuff. I have so many pictures all the time. Let me go to my downloads. Gotta be in there somewhere. Where are my downloads? Is it in documents? No. God, Google, would you stop? Like, there it is. Okay. So. Oh, this is the map that we're working with. This is from Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter. That's the first map in the game. And that will be what we are making. So let's head over to the game screen. What's going on, Seekinger? How are you over on the Twitch side of things? So let's do sandbox. Here we go. This is what we want. Oh. Sandbox. There we go. And this is kind of like a let's see. It's kind of like this. You know, it's a temperate forest. Maybe more like this. But we could do the island generator, actually. Let's see. Temperate, creative. And I think it's the DFW? Or the DPG? I'm not quite sure what the aesthetic is for each of these. I think the DPG may be what we want. I think that'll be a better aesthetic because it's like a dinosaur hunting game, right? So like you want to make sure that your staff looks like they're supposed to be for dinosaur hunting, which would be much better. So I think that's what we want. The dinosaurs, we're only going to have a few, but we're going to try and make it as accurate to the game as possible. And most of the dinosaurs in this game kind of match up to that because they have that like 90s aesthetic. But let's see. No egg failures. Technically, there's no eggs in that game. It's just full-on adults that you go shooting. So no disease, no injuries. We'll just chuck in all... Oh, dinosaurs don't starve. Dinosaurs don't dehydrate. Because this is more of a visual thing. We're not here to watch any animals interact, really, with each other. Because they don't do that in the game. Dinosaurs don't dehydrate. Unlimited lifespan. Until we show up and blast them. Juvenile dinosaurs maturity. Well, there's not going to be any nests. So I'm not going to drop anything off. So that doesn't matter. Dinosaur status checks off. Unlimited feeder reserves on. Yes, yes, yes. Dinosaur a danger to guests off. Dinosaur comfort off. Yep. Dinosaur combat frequency none. They will not hunt and they will not attack any other dinosaurs. I don't want that. Herbivores are able to initiate fights. No. All dinosaurs negative gene modification enabled. Vulnerable to juveniles. Dinosaur, no, I don't want any dinosaur breeding. Contracts off. Task time. Adjust the time required to complete research, expedition, fossil extraction, synthesis, incubation, paleo. Okay. I would just... The fastest, the better. Let's see. Unlimited power, unlimited fuel, invincible vehicles. I'm going to turn that off. Why not? Sabotage risk off. Instant construction on. Maintenance wear and tear off. Cash unlimited, of course. Appeal difficulty. Easy, it doesn't really matter. Guest count, target, normal. Income tax, none. Environment. Weather events. No weather events. Clear. We'll do day. You could change the time, I think, in the game of Carnivores. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you can. But we're just gonna keep it as day, and we'll adjust later on. Existing, yeah, whatever. Island generator. So now I'm gonna try and create an island that looks like the island from Carnivores, and it might be a little difficult because it's a kind of a unique shape, but we'll see if we can do it. Okay, so let's see. There are quite a bit of trees. There's not a ton of water. You know what? We're just gonna do no water. Honestly, the mountains look fine. And we'll just increase the size of the beaches. So then we can have maybe more land to work with. But let's change the shape. Just go through these. I don't know what this... What is the shape? Oh, I see what the shape is doing. Let's go to next island. I want to see what that does. Let's see. Probably this one with less mountains? Hold on, let's go to the next island. Ooh. Actually, that's not bad. If this back area was extended a little bit more, what are your thoughts on the announcement of the remakes of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, and the actual announcements of Fallout 5, and a couple of Fallout activities going on, including a prequel to Fallout 3 and on 76? I know you're a big Fallout fan too. I do like Fallout. I think it's awesome. I think it's hilarious that when Xbox came to Bethesda and was like, hey, how's that new Fallout game? And they're like, what Fallout game? And Xbox was like, you better get a Fallout game right now. You are too successful with this TV show. You better make something. And so, yeah, now they're kind of forced to make a Fallout game, which I think is hilarious. So, yeah, I'm totally into that. I don't really play Fallout 76 all that much, but having a prequel to Fallout 3 in there is kind of cool, because that's like the earliest... Yeah, that's the earliest in the timeline of Fallout so far, I think. So that will be really interesting. And then let's see, having yeah, I just think having more Fallout is really nice. I would really like Elder Scrolls 6. I just hope, which they are doing it. They're doing it on Creation Engine 3, which they need a new engine. I'm just saying they need to upgrade that engine to something better, because it's been having some issues. But anyway, yeah, I think it's all good. I think it's all good. Ooh. I know we're not gonna get anything What is with the circle here? Why did it generate a circle? Oh, hold on. I just realized YouTube. I need to change your guys' screen because we were drawing last time. So let's do this and do that. There we go. Now you guys can totally understand what I'm talking about this whole time. I think Elder Scrolls comes out first, as it should. As it should. It's been in development for way too long. Go to the next island here. Because, like, the island on the game is pretty big, And I mean, it's a game that came out in 1997, so it's not anything spectacular. But it's like, what would I put over here? No guest would be able to make it because there's a big gap here. Like, what, can you make a bridge that goes across this way? I don't think that's how that works. That's not bad. There is like a weird spot right there that could work if this was extended out a little bit more, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Okay, I think I like this. Let's bump up the mountains real quick. Let's do one more. Yeah. I think that'll work. Is there supposed to be water somewhere around here? There we go. That'll work. Because there's like a big trench. Oh, there is a trench here. But there's like an area where there's actual like water to where you can walk into. I wonder, I think I need to go to the next island. I think I need a little bit more land. I can create the water where I need it. I just need more land. Here, what if I do this? Does that increase the land part of the generation? I think so. Oh, maybe it doesn't? Whoa. Hold on, what if I do this? Ooh. Okay, I think this is actually something I can work with. Yeah, this will be good. Okay, confirm. Alright, perfect. So now, let's see, because there is a part of the map that has like a base on it. There's like some sort of base. Let me look up. Carnivores map 1 location. Or here, we'll do POIs. That might help. POI. Let's see. Trying to see archaeology outpost. That's the map that I'm using. It's on the wiki, so maybe we can get some pictures here. Okay. The Delphus Hills area map. That's what I'm doing. Go away. I don't want to sign in. Alrighty. So I guess... Oh, it's in Carnivores too? Oh, no. I didn't realize we were doing a Carnivores... Oh, and Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter. What? I swear it was in the original Carnivores. Hold on. Yeah, no. What is the first... Well, that's the map I'm using. Okay, maybe we can change the parts that are inside it to... Let's see. What is the original map for Carnivores? The original Carnivores map. Let's see. The Woods of Tehran Chalks? Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh my God, the ads are insane. Go away, ads. Yes, the Woods of Tehran Chokes. So I have the map wrong. Let's do a restart on the map. Return to the island generator. Yes, that's fine. That is A-okay. So now I have a better idea of what this map is supposed to look like. So, technically, this is our map. Oh, I don't think you guys can see that. Hold on. Okay, so this is the map that we're going to be working with. So that's what we're going to try and make. So we'll go back to our map generator, and we will try and see if we can make a map. I think like that. Let's bring the mountains down a little bit. There we go. And then bring the water down a little bit. Because then I could probably start water. Yes, friends. I have people talking to me. I'm streaming Jurassic World Evolution. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Because I could make like a river channel through here. That's where that's popping out. The trees, you know what? We'll add trees in later. So then we can have a nice open flat map. Yes. Yes. I think this will work. Confirm and start. Perfect. Okay. So let's try this again. So, where did I want the river to come in? I mean, technically, it could come in here. I wonder if I can erase this mountain. Let me try that. Lower terrain to flat. Oh, yeah, here we go. Bring that intensity, bring that radius up. This, yes. I can get rid of this mountain, and then we can start the river channel. That's over here. And we'll smooth. Oh, where's the smooth button? Oh, there it is. Smooth all that out. It looked like it's. What's with the swirly? That's really interesting. I don't know why it swirls like that. Why did the generator want to swirl that? That's kind of interesting. Go. Okay. Okay. We're looking good. Oh, this looks weird. Is there just like a... There it is. Smooth terrain. That's what I wanted. And then we'll roughen the top of that like this. There we go. That looks a little bit more natural. Ostronicus, hi! Howdy, howdy! Just taking a quick break from cleaning the house as we're moving in, eating lunch, and thought I'd hop on. Well, Ostronicus, I hope you're enjoying your new place. I'm glad that I could be your source of entertainment for the time being. Thank you for popping in. Okay, so I think we're good. And then over here, we can start with the water. And it's not deep water, it'll be shallow water. Try that. I think the slope is a little bit too high, so let's see if we can go back on all this. Because I don't want it that deep. There we go. There we go. Site is closed. I am well aware that my site is closed. Oh, let me bring that radius down. And that intensity down. Oh, actually the radius can be up just a little bit. Because like I want it to be kind of easy to get down here until you get over here. Does that make sense? There we go. And then it's a little bit more rough to get over in this direction. And then, let's see, how far can the water go here? About that far. Okay. And then, I think that looks about right. Maybe we can get a little bit more water. I think that's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my sauce, if you will. I'll see. Sure. I have some things to do later, but I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay. I forgot that I'm going to my sources. Alrighty. So, let's see. I don't want it in Cityscape. What? And then it just ends? It just... What? Oh, right. I didn't go to... There we go. This is the Woods of Taran Chokes. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter, or the old school 1997 Carnivores game, takes place on a different planet. So, all the dinosaurs kind of look like old school dinosaurs on purpose. God, there's so many ads on this freaking website. Go away, Charmin. I don't care. See, a mild climate and good range of sight make this a great beginner's map. Yes, yes, indeed. Discovered. Oh wait, captain of the science vessel which discovered the planet FMM-UV32 in 2190 AD. It's a hilly, wooded area populated by a variety of dinosaurs. Okay. Let's see. Has a single inlet and multiple mud pools. I don't know what mud pools mean. In the western portion of the island, there exists a small inlet that flows through a small group of bordering hills. Due to the inlet, small coastal plants found growing on the shore of the island grow farther away from the shore than normal. Okay, so in this inlet, which is what this is, I think it's... Oh my god, the ads, man. I'm just trying to read here. A group of bordering hills. So there should be a couple of hills on either side here. So let's do that. And let's create some bordering hills. That, and then this guy will be our other hill. that. Does that look hillish? Kind of looks like a couple of groovy looking hills, I think. Try and smooth some of this down to make it look more like hills and less like mountains. Okay, a couple of bordering hills. And the inlet comes in. Okay. This looks a little goofy, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a very hilly map, if I recall. There's a lot of hills, like really big brown hills, I remember. Okay. Mud pools. 2 mud pools exist on the island, from one in the northwest and one in the southeast. Okay, so if this is the west of the map, the inlet is the west, right? Which is weird because it's shaped this way when you look at it on the map. It's on the east side. But it's supposed to be the west. So if the inlet is on the, let's see, the western portion of the island. Okay, so this is on the west. Here's our little inlet. We could probably add a little bit more water to this, I think. Because it's thin, but it's not like super thin, you know what I mean? So let's have a little bit more water here if we can. That kind of extend it out a little bit more, and then we'll smooth that just a smidgen, like so. There we go. All right, the mud pools exist on the island in the northwest, so there must be one over here. Let's go to the water again. See. Full of murky water, these pools serve no purpose for the hunter. Well, duh. It's just water. So we'll put one over here. And then we'll smooth this section out a little bit, and then this out a little bit, just so it looks a little bit natural. You know what I mean? We don't want it looking too goofy looking. There, that looks a little bit better. Okay, and then one in the southeast. So that's the northwest. The southeast one we'll put by this mountain here. This. Back to the smooth tool. Smooth the edges. Like you do. There we go. Mud pool there, mud pool there. The South Shore. The island's South Shore appears to be a second body of water that was sealed. That was sealed with land. However, there is now almost nothing left as proof of its existence, apart from 2 extensions of land that look like they surround a bay. 2 extensions of land that surround a bay, maybe? I know my site is closed. I'm building the island. So maybe we want to like lower this terrain a bit. Here, let's put the intensity up a little bit. I don't know how far. Oh, okay, there we go. Lower the terrain like that. Okay, and then you know what? We're gonna raise it up just a little. Like this. And let's see, can I smooth? There we go. Smooth all that out. Is that what you do you think that's what they were talking about, you know? Like this is the beach and they're trying to maybe I can lower this a little bit. Whoops. That. 2 extensions of land that look like they surrounded a bay. Okay, I think that's what they're talking about here. And then this would all be like beach. And then let's see if we can. This can be our extensions here. That. And then like that. Whoop. Like that. Yeah, that could work. Let's do that. Bring that down so then it kind of blends in a little bit more. So like this, and then maybe can do a little bit of that. And then intensity down just a little bit more. So something kind of like this. There we go. Yeah. That works. Cool. The area's textures are arranged such that the northwest of the island, the word carnivores is spelled out. Oh, no way. This can be seen in-game on the map, but it's easier to see with a map editor such as... Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of fun. Interesting. Okay, so now we'll make the trees. Luck 3G1. What are you making? We are making the map, the first map in Carnivores called The Woods of Turan Chokes. It is it's a dinosaur hunting game from '97. And sorry for bumping that, but that's kind of what the area looks like, if you can see that. And then the map itself looks like this, if you can see that. That's kind of what we're working with here. So it's like an old school, hey Brimstone, what's going on? So yeah, it's we have this little hill, like 2 hills that surrounded a bay. Wow, look at this water here. Did you see that? The waves coming in? That was cool. And then we have our inlet over here. It's a little difficult to get water around these, you know, this area. But let's see actually if we can extend that. Let's raise to flatten. Like that. Try and get this inlet to come out a little bit more. Let's try that, and then we'll use the water tool to get more water. There we go, that'll work. And then let's smooth. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Turn that radius down. Turn that intensity down a little. Smooth this out a little. Grab the water again. Bring that radius down. Get the water to extend out a little bit more. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Get the radius down a little bit more. We'll have this go up this way, like that. Trying to make this look a little bit more natural. Smooth this out. There we go. Looks a bit more natural, less sharp. Sorry, I just saw this edge over here. It was a little bit goofy. There we go. There. There's our inlet on the on the west side. West side! And then we have our mud pool on the northwest side. And then we have our other mud pool over on the south side. Then we have our makeshift bay that showed up, apparently, and then our hills that were surrounding that bay. So there we go. Alrighty, so now I want to make sure that all of this is not here. I want to make sure that we don't have any of these like little sections like this, because they're not on the map in the game. It's a very flat map. And this will allow me to make more spots for dinosaurs to be able to walk around and stuff. Oh. And we'll get this all smoothed out when I finish. Just to give us some more room here, you know? There we go. And we'll do this here too. Whoop. Alrighty. I think that looks better, so let's start smoothing all this out so it looks a little bit more natural. There we go. Looking good, looking good. So how's everybody's Sunday going so far? We have Ostronicus, who's cleaning and setting up their new house, which is great. We got Seekinger, who's asking about Fallout updates, which is cool. We love Fallout over here. What about you, Luck? Brimstone, what are you guys up to? Any plans for the day? Why does that go down? There we go. There. Smooth that out a little bit. Remember, this map is technically more hill than mountain. So you want these to feel less pointy. But there are definitely some really high moments on the map that I remember. Which, by the way, if you guys want to play the technical Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter from 97, you can get it on your phone. As far as I know, that's the only way to play it, is on your phone. I have the original copy over there on CD-ROM. Yeah, I'm old. But as a kid, I used to play that on my computer. And so I figured that this would be kind of a fun little thing to do for Jurassic World. I think the less rocky we make this stuff. Can we extend this maybe? Oh yeah, we definitely can. Let's see, raise terrain to flat. Oh yeah. Well, you know, I feel like we could use some more room, you know, for the dinosaurs to run around. I'm pretty sure there was like an outpost here, if I remember correctly, but maybe I'm just wrong on that. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. There we go. Okay, so I think we basically have what we're aiming for when it comes to the map. Yeah, I think we basically got what we're looking for. So, oh, this looks a little goofy. So now, I think that, oh, this looks interesting. Smooth all that out, maybe. There we go. That could be a waterfall. I wish I could do that on, you know, because this is the edge of the map, but I wish I could make a waterfall right here, but I can't. Well, maybe I can actually. Let me try. Will it work with deep water? I wonder if it'll work with deep water. Hold on. Because there's not a waterfall on the map, exactly, but it's not wanting. I don't think it's high enough, actually. Well, that sucks. I guess we will do that. We'll just do a little something like that. That'll work. Okay, cool. So now we can put in some trees. And I do recall that the trees here are like a mix of like tropical and like redwoods, which is interesting. So we'll do the intensity of the redwoods pretty low, but the radius is going to be really high up there. So, yeah. But it adds like all this like extra like plants down here, which I guess, but I don't know, it's not right in my eyes. This would be easier on Prehistoric Kingdom, but hey, we got what we got, you know? And eventually we'll do some mixing of the different types of plants once we get there. I'm just going to cover this whole area with redwoods, and then we'll adjust as we go. the plants in the water. Because they're supposed to be mud holes. They're not supposed to be, like, nice water, you know, with, like, life and stuff. So I'm just going to remove some of the plants over there. And then, let's see, we'll do some of this out here to simulate the mud. What an interesting noise. That. So there's our muddy area. See if I can fix this section a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And then we'll head back over here for mud. That. And then is that what this is? Let me bring the radius down a little bit. Yes, that is what that is. Down just a little bit. Just so it's not as jarring, you know. Actually, you know what? Do I want to do shrub? I think I do. I think that's kind of how the... Let's see. Is that right? A little bit. I think the root-riddled dirt would be kind of interesting over here. I like this little, like, swampy area, so we could probably do some wetland plants around here if they have any. Do some bog, maybe? Yeah, this looks a little bit better, actually. And then we can do this over here to our other mud hole. Again, trying to give it that a little bit more of a natural breakup like that. Because it wouldn't make sense for all that like muddy ground to kind of fit right there. Should definitely have more solid breakup of the ground around this area. Let's see if I can bring that up just a little bit. There we go. Looks a bit more realistic. And then I think we could put the bog around this area here. Because it describes the inlet to have some of the plants that extend out more. So So this might be a good idea to have the bog kind of put in a bunch of plants over here. There we go. Now, sorry, I'm just double checking stuff. Making sure I'm still alive, because you never know. Things change all the freaking time. So now I need some like tropical plants. Woodland. Like, do they have any like tropical plants like that? Like maybe this? Is this what I'm looking for? Let me see. Kinda. They kinda already put out that type of plant. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Wetland, cover, and pasture. It's gotta be one of these. Oh, here we go. Kinda similar. That's what I'm looking for. We can yeah, here we go. Okay, we can use this to kind of break up the other types of plants that we have. So there's trees, but it's not just a bunch of, you know, redwood trees. We'll break it up a little bit. There we go. And then, let's see. Do some shrub dirt around here, I think. Get that radius up a little bit. Because I think with the shrub dirt, I think there's no grass. Yeah. The root-riddled dirt would work better. They need like a dirt brush. You know what I mean? Like a dirt brush. Like the root-riddled is fine and all, but like, you need like a dirt brush. You know what I mean? this is gonna look nice. Alrighty. Okay. Now if we get down here, honestly, it feels very Carnivores when you're down here. Do I have buttons down there? Nah. Sorry, my speakers are in the way of stuff. But this feels very Carnivores being down here. I think there needs to be a little bit more fog because the render distance was very low back then. This isn't bad, actually. This is not bad. So, let's do some operations here. We're gonna need a... actually, I think I have... Let's see, there's... oh, here we go. Yeah, this thing. This is an arrival point, isn't it? This will work. Or no, is it? Is that an arrival point? Oh, it's a response facility. Here, let's go to the where is it at? Let's go to the workshop. We'll look for let's go for abandoned arrival. Abandoned site. Am I spelling abandoned wrong? There's not two B's, is there? Abandoned. Abandoned Visitor Center. I need an abandoned arrival point. Let's see. Well, that's definitely not an arrival point. But I gotta say, I do like it. And then what is it? Was it the Visitor Center? That's pretty cool, actually. I don't know if this is an arrival center. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I need an arrival center. No. Let's see. Run down arrival? Maybe that'll work. No, that's really not working. Oh, here we go. Abandoned arrival point. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Let's see if there's any other... I don't think so. Nothing that I'm like, you know, I'm looking for an aesthetic of like the hunting grounds have been abandoned over here kind of thing. Lots of Jurassic Park stuff. Down building. Is that an arrival point? Oh, it's a moat tour. Oh, look at these. A moat. Wow, those are cool, actually. This is... Nah. Alright, I think I have what I'm looking for. So then we'll go back to the blueprints and we'll look for the, let's see, abandoned arrival. Yes, this one. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, so we'll put the abandoned arrival point right there.
Attention personnel. The park is opening and guests will be arriving shortly.
This actually looks pretty cool. I am going to get rid of these, let's see, these. Because this is not a Jurassic World location. This is for Carnivores, Dinosaur Hunter. Oh. There we go. There we go. I don't think I can get rid of the din there, which is fine. There we go. And then let's go back to the workshop and we'll look for abandoned. Hello, Starflight. What is that? Starflight? Yes, Starflight. How are you doing today? Abandoned response. Or let's try abandoned. I'm pretty sure I spelled that right. I don't think I did, actually. Run down. Desert response. Let's see if we can get some kind of InGen operations center, rebirth gas station. That's awesome. 4-in-1 response facility. That's cool. Wetland response facility, Temple Ranger. Ah, here we go. Yes. That will do just nicely. But the Temple response facility would be pretty cool. But I don't think we're on that map. I don't believe. So let's grab that. There we go. We'll throw that. Get a path and we'll make it an invisible standard path. There we go. So this area is complete. So, and then we should do a hatchery. see. I want to make sure that I'm spelling things right. So let's look up. I am the J Surfer, if you don't remember, but Starflight is my favorite character from Wings of Fire. So I made a Twitch account called Starflight. Very nice. Very, very nice. I don't know what Wings of Fire is. What is Wings of Fire? Oh, whoops. Oh, there is only one A, or one B. A, B, A, N, D. Abandoned. Alright, so let's go to the workshop. This might work a little bit easier for us. Abandoned arrival point, which we already have. Another abandoned arrival point. Abandoned factory. Abandoned tank. Somebody just made a tank in here? That's cool. Jurassic World 2, Rusty Bridge. Let's see. Abandoned facility, raptor enclosure, abandoned viewing gallery, abandoned hatchery. There we go. And we'll save this as a new save, and we'll call it the map that we're doing. It's a book series, an amazing one. Aha! It's a book series. Gotcha. We'll name this The Woods of Taran Chooks. Okay. Cool. And then we'll put our abandoned hatchery over here as well. Oh. Oh. Do it like that. And we will connect. Okay, so we have everything that we technically need to release dinosaurs. Good. Good, good, good. So now, let's synthesize a dinosaur. So if I'm not mistaken, they have pretty much every kind of dinosaur on each map. Look at the neck on this guy. There's like nothing there. Interesting. So they definitely have some Brachiosaurus in there. I remember that. They usually sit by the water and they drink water. So let's modify the genome. Let's see. Oh. Default and then Jurassic World Evolution. Was it because it has a pattern? Let's look up the Mega Squid. Let's look up the Brachiosaur from Carnivores. Do a new tab. Brachiosaurus Carnivores. Okay, why is my phone so dark? I can't see anything. Alright, so it does look like there is some kind of pattern to it. Oh, the head looks different. I just noticed. Look at the head. The Jurassic World Evolution head is different than the movie one. Interesting. It does look like this. What is this? Brachiosaurus 93? Let's see. Well, the base color is kind of that, and then the pattern is like red. What if we do this? I think that'll work. I think we're going to have to do this Brachiosaur because it's going to have a pattern, and I think that's as close as I can get. So then we go to the male. Maybe the male can be the default. And we can give it like that kind of color. Like that. That kind of works. Okay. I think that'll work. Oh, where'd the Brachiosaur go? Begin task. Why is this taking 2 minutes? Should not take that long. Sandbox settings. Park. Contracts. Scientists, expeditions, research, task time. 1%. Apply. Okay. Save. Why is this taking forever? Why does it take that long? That's really weird. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh, whoa, big message. I played a version of Rock, Paper, Scissors Infinite where it was one where you had to beat the USA. I put black hole, and it said that USA wins against a black hole. And I even put the 2 continents from Wings of Fire, and even a fan theory one before both of them split apart. Pariah, Pentala, and Paracelia. It said that US would win, and it said US would win. What are we talking about? Rock, Paper, Scissors Infinite. I've never heard of that either. Ugh, big stretch, everybody. Make sure you got your water. Drink some water, too. I'm a bit parched. Creature with internet, hello! How is today? Won't be able to chat, but I lurk. Well, thank you for lurking. Things are going well. We're making, what's it called? We're making a map from Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter. Why is this taking so long? I have it set to 1%, so does that mean things instantly do stuff? Did I do something wrong? Task time. Adjust the time required to complete research, expedition, fossils, extraction, synthesis, incubation, paleomedical treatment, and so I have it. Yeah, these changes go in effect immediately. Okay, well apparently they don't because we're still waiting on this goofball to synthesize. Why does it take so long? Select eggs. We'll have a male and a female. See, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Incubation complete.
And we'll put these goofballs over by the water. So we'll have one here.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
And we'll put the other one over here.
Picking up asset.
Because that's where they have them. And then we'll do Parasaurolophus, because there's Parasaurolophus on this map as well. Where are you, Parasaurolophus? There you are! And really, we don't have to do too much with this. It's a game you can play on almost any device. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so now I need to look at the Parasaurolophus. Okay, so they got more spots than stripes, it looks like. So let's modify this genome and see if we can't change the pattern. Oh, that's where the pattern goes. Okay, interesting. Is there another type? What is this? Parasaurus 2001. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. I love that skin, though. Okay, well, technically, I think this is gonna be the closest. And the male will do... We'll do that. I like that little pattern on his back there. I think that looks kind of cool. Why did I do save and maybe I just need to automatically do where's it at? There you are. I just automatically need to do begin task.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel.
And then we'll do a male and we'll do... Well, because like most of the dinosaurs in that game kind of look like this. Most of the Parasaurolophus look like that. So we'll just do one male, and then the rest will be female. So we'll begin incubation. And we'll just release them. We'll watch these goofballs. Go. And you know, I'm gonna do another set of those guys. And we'll do a couple more males. And release them. Because they can kind of go wherever they want. Me. Oh, baby. I just realized. Let's see. What other dinosaurs are in the thing? I think we should we do another set of Parasaurolophus? Because there's always like a bunch of them. I wonder where these goofballs are gonna head out to. Oh yeah, we should probably do some like plants that they're actually gonna eat, because they'll more than likely eat it. Ground fiber, tall nut, and ground nut. Do a little bit of that. That's not going to be a problem. There. Okay, now you guys got some ground nut. So then I know that you're gonna be munching on that stuff. Where is our stuff at?
Now, much like me, the Brachiosaurus has a huge heart. Of course, this dinosaur needs it just to get blood to the very tip of its head and tail. Whereas, I'm just that nice a guy. Did I hear someone snicker back there?
Okay, buddy. But yeah, this is technically where they are in the Carnivores game. They just hang out by the water and they drink. That's about it. My friend Voidclaw also played it. He made full-on and he made full-on speeches where he said he was the general of all the dragon armies, Wings of Fire. Woo. And he said he can grab the nukes and missiles in mid-air and throw it back at them. But it said USA would win. Is this like an AI chat GPT type of thing? He even said he would do a truce and they would rule the world. But it said the United States don't do truces or alliances, which is not true in real life. I think no matter what you put in it, it will say USA wins against it. Yeah, maybe. It's kind of interesting, though. There we go. We'll see what that Brachiosaur does. I wonder if it'll just stay over there. And then what are the Parasaurs doing? You guys just hanging out over here? You're not even going to try to explore? I'm going to synthesize some more Parasaurs. All female.
Personnel, please stand
And then
by.
we're going to release via airlift. And we're going to move you guys over here. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. And so next, I think we're going to do Ankylosaurus. But I think Minmi is going to be the one. Let's see. Carnivores. Ankylosaurus. Because the Ankylosaurus kind of looks like Minmi. It is a little spikier than Minmi. Let's see. Yeah, we might actually just use Ankylosaurus. I thought we were going to use Minmi. Let me look at Minmi again. Yeah, because it doesn't have a club tail. Alright, so yeah, we have to use Ankylosaurus. Whoops! Okay, so they're green on top and like purple on bottom. Like a blue-purple on bottom. So let's modify the genome. Let's see. So that'll work. Where does the pattern go? Oh, it goes to the spines here? Let me see. Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, let's give it a little blue. To kind of... Actually, because this is the female, we won't put a pattern on her. On the male, though. Do that bright green. Oh, and it's only on the face. Interesting. Then we'll do the blue. Okay. Okay, am I getting an error? I think I'm getting some kind of error, because it should just stay on the Ankylosaurus. Am I wrong? Got a male and a Skittish and needy. Yeah, skittish is actually right. They do kind of run away from you when you try and hunt them down. I even put the universe to beat the USA, but it said USA reigns supreme. Not even the universe can beat us. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. All right, begin incubation. And we'll send these guys out over here for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Parasaurolophus to the park.
Oh, look at this Parasaurolophus. Oh, all right. Parasaurolophus in the way. God, I hate the Jurassic World Ankylosaurus. It looks so terrible.
With its thick skull and clubbed tail, the Ankylosaurus can be both
Cool
a
shot, though.
handful and also one of the premier species in this facility. Which one we get is going to depend on how well we take care of it.
Many natural
Gonna do
systems
some
fall
kinda-
into some sort of hierarchy, and dinosaur behavior is no different. The alpha
Are they
should be
fighting
easy
each
enough
other?
to identify from observation alone.
Oh, they shouldn't. They're just hanging out. They want to go back in. They're like, nope, nope, too many Parasaurolophus. I want to go back in. That's hilarious. Well, cool. And then we'll synthesize a couple more, actually. And then when these guys are done being transported, we'll put them like over here or something.
Asset transportation in progress.
Now, what do these guys like for ground fruit? Okay, because if I don't put this stuff down, I don't think that they'll actually like eat anything. You know what I mean? And I kind of want them to feel natural and, you know, munch on stuff. And if I put all their food way out here, then they'll more than likely head over here to eat it.
Transit has commenced. Asset has been delivered.
So many Helima choppers. How many more of these do we have to release? It's 5 females. I wonder if they'll try and group up over here. Have we dropped it? Oh, we're just now dropping them off. Oh no, we've dropped a couple off over here. Listen, you guys will find your water. Go find your water. Oh, are they doing a little social thing? Oh.
Asset delivery confirmed. Asset has been collected.
So cute. I wonder what the brachiosaurs are doing. You still hanging out by the water? Hell yeah. What you doing, buddy? Missing tall nut. Aha. I will give you some tall nut. Don't you worry. Ground leaf. Let's see. Tall fruit, tall fiber, tall knee, tall nut. Here we go. I'll just keep it over by the little mud holes. So then they're kind of forced to stay over by the water like they are in the game.
Asset transportation complete.
Nice. Look at this guy just taking a little... He's so happy. He's just taking a little swim. How you doing there? And this is exactly how it is in the game. Like, it's just, they just sit in the water. They don't do anything. You can't even shoot them. Did you know that scientifically a T-Rex wouldn't roar? If you take the sound from its closest living relatives, the ostrich and the alligator, that's not accurate. It would sound like a mixture of those two sounds, which actually sounds so much scarier than a roar. So I'll explain that a little bit, which we are going to throw a T-Rex in here. One T-Rex in here at some point, once all of these are emptied out. Once we get all the plant-eating animals in there, we'll throw in the... Oh, jeez. We'll throw in the meat-eating dinosaurs. But to explain how we have an idea of what T-Rex sounds like, it's more like ostriches and alligators are, in a way, the closest living relatives to dinosaurs, but that's more on the alligator side. Ostriches are dinosaurs. Now, they're not closely related to T-Rex in any way, but the way that they're related is the fact that they are dinosaurs. Now, when it comes to the sound of T-Rex, there was a paper a while back that studied the inner ear canals of Tyrannosaurus Rex. And based off of how those are shaped, comparing it to other animals of today, we can see that they could hear low-frequency sounds. And the low-frequency sounds that other animals make, like alligators and crocodiles and stuff like that, it is very likely that Tyrannosaurus not only heard them, but could make them as well. Because you want to be able to find a mate and everything, so you probably would use the same type of vocalization that you can hear. So it would more be like a low rumble. So if you hear alligators when they're doing like their little mating call, where they sit in the water, they bring their their backs up out of the water a little bit, and then they sink back down, and you can see the bubbles kind of ripple on their backs while they make their guttural noise. That's similar to what we think T-Rex more than likely could have sounded like. There's no evidence at all of what it did sound like, because we just don't have that kind of fossil evidence. But that's the closest thing that we have. So like a low, deep rumble. Like if it was alive today, you would feel the rumble before you heard it, and it would rattle your skeleton, basically. So it would be very scary. Creature with internet has returned. How are you doing? How are things? We have some Brachiosaurus out here doing their thing. I'm trying to keep them near the water over here, so then they want to do the thing that they do in the Carnivores game, where they just sit by the water and they take drinks and eat. And you get to see like stuff go down their throat too, which is really cool. There's like a little bulge that'll come down, and it slowly goes down to the stomach. It's kind of a cool little detail for a game that came out in 1997. And then we have some ankylosaurs out here too, hanging around doing their thing, being ankylosaurs. And we have just a boatload of Parasaurolophus, because this is the first dinosaur you can hunt in the game. So I figured I'd have like a buttload of those. And then we have some other ankylosaurs that are ready. Automate Bay. Oh, that was weird. What is an Automate Bay? That's weird. But anyway, so there's all the parasaurs that are out here. They're all taking naps and hanging out. There's a couple of ankylosaurs over here. And then I'm going to drop off the other ankylosaurs over there. And so, let's see. I might need a list of Carnivores dinosaurs, because I can't remember what's all in there. Dinosaurs list. Game, because it was just pulling up like, okay, animals and carnivores, dinosaur hunter. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, well, so it's got like Carnotaurus in here and Gigantoraptor. I'm talking like vanilla. Here. Original. There we go. Dinopedia. Maybe this will help. So we have Mastrops, Gallimimus, Dimorphodon, Pteranodon, Dimetrodon, and Brachiosaurus. So those are all the ambient dinosaur or ambient animals. So they don't you don't have to hunt them down. You can kill them, but they don't count as a trophy. Yeah, good. Yesterday we were planning the display for DinoCon. Oh yeah, that's right. And today I went on a nice walk and watched the new Moana movie, which was all right. Interesting. Automate Bays just releases a set number of dinosaurs and replaces them when they die. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Well, let's toss in some more of these ambient dinosaur creatures and stuff. So we don't have Mastrops, which I'm sure Lakota is very happy about. But we do have... Is there a way to have the pterosaurs just kind of like fly wherever? Or do I have to make a an aviary? Because I'd like it if they could just fly wherever, and I wouldn't have to worry about anything like that. And I could, because I'm pretty sure we have perches now where they can just sit and do whatever, and it doesn't have to be a nest, because I don't want to make a nest. But yeah. Do some Gallimimus. Let's look at the Gallimimus. What do these goofballs look like in the game? Oh, it's just doing straight up. Okay, well that doesn't help. Okay. I guess I got to do two different things. So Carnivores, Gallimimus. Okay, you know what? They kind of just look like this, to be honest. What do the males look like? Honestly, not bad. Yeah, wow, this is almost exactly what they look like in the Carnivores game. That's hilarious. I don't even have to do anything. Okay. Oh, it automatically does that. That's so frustrating. Just go back to where I was. And then, you know what? We'll do just a bunch of females, and then we'll do a bunch of males. I'm playing GTA while watching this. Very nice. Very cool. Start the incubation. And we'll just release them all.
The Gallimimus is a sociable animal, but its speed is what stands out to me.
Ground
Ranger
leaf.
teams are gonna
I
have
definitely
their work
have
cut out
some
for
ground leaf out there. We'll do some more of these guys. Select eggs, and we'll make them all male and release them. You guys will find your way. You know, I might want to get rid of some of the plants in the area here, I just realized, because otherwise they won't go after their own stuff. So let's make this just like a plain, you know? So then they're kind of forced kind of go over this way.
Transit has commenced.
Because none of their plants will be here. So, you guys are going to have to go out that way. And I'll just do a redwood forest out here, so then none of the plants, as far as I know, are anything that they eat. So they'll be forced to go find their own food. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of just giving it that abandoned feel, you know what I mean? Are they still going to eat over here? I need you guys to get out of here. Get out of here. There's nothing here. Go find your food. Go find your water. Here, let me see if I can do some... First off, let's save. And then we'll do some sandbox settings, and let's see if we can do dinosaur behavior. Dinosaur comfort? No, dinosaur frequency. Setting this to fussy will give them a newly synthesized dinosaurs the fussy trait, raising their requirements to be comfortable. Well, we'll turn it on. Okay. Apply. All right.
The dinosaurs are really no different from us when it comes to their emotional
How do I turn these
states.
off?
Comfortable dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
So, do you think that they'll find their own way to find their own comfort? So it looks like you're just munching on whatever. It's so... I don't understand. It's so weird. Totally not a raptor. Hello. I believe herbivores will eat any foliage you put down. Oh, that's frustrating. Any paleo foliage, yeah. Hey, Kanati. Wanted to pop in and say hi, and I hope you're having a great day. Mine is going so good right now. Oh, that's good to hear. I have a friend who's struggling, and about 5 months ago, I made a playlist for them because I knew his relationship would not work out. And today, I had sent it to them. So, I have to go help them. Okay, well, I hope that they're doing better. I hope that they feel better. Settings. So what's oh, is it just settings? It's not sandbox settings? Ah, help screens off. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, this is what I want. Show icons over buildings, off. Icons over dinosaurs, off. Icons over cars, off. Camera, terrain. License, is it audio? Mastering, mute, vehicle radio, dialogue isolation? Accessibility? Subtitles, visual, dinosaur highlight. Adapter screen, VSync, triple buffering. No, it's gotta be gameplay. Oh, disable help screens. On. Get out of here. Sorry, people are texting me right now. Task timer preview. That's fine. Control prompt box. Terrible Lizard, I am a little late. That's okay. You still got a full hour to hang out with us. What is it you were turning off? I'm trying to turn off the little messages that pop up when like dinosaurs aren't doing okay. Cause like I turned off all of that because that gets on my nerves when I see all the dinosaurs aren't doing okay. Why is Starflight writing paragraphs for every chat? they're explaining to me a game that they've been playing. I think they're trying to. Here, where is your? There we go. I think eventually you will come out of here. I hope. Should be some more dinosaurs over here, right? Like our ankylosaurs that we had over here? Where'd they go? It's our brachiosaur. We had 2 ankylosaurs that I dropped off over here. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You seem to be doing just fine. That's cool. Ankylosaurus mentioned he's the GOAT. Is this Jurassic World Evolution 3 or Prehistoric Kingdom? Oh, well, if you look at the Ankylosaurus that I had. There we go. You tell me. Does this look like a Prehistoric Kingdom Ankylosaurus? Tis not! Tis not. We're making the first map in the Carnivores game from 1997. So I've made the map look the way that it does. We've put our Parasaurolophus out. We've put some Ankylosaurus out, some Gallimimus out, and a couple of Brachiosaurus out. And they always sit by the water in the game, so I've made sure to keep them always sitting by the water. And yeah, I'm struggling to get all the dinosaurs to get over there where they need to be. So I was told that they will eat any plant that we have. So I'm just going to get rid of all these plants here. So then they will want to head over and find their own food. Over in this direction. How did something so big and covered in armor move so fast? I don't think it did. I think it moved, well, maybe it does move a little fast. I bet it moved like hippos did. Also, did you know that Brachy can wade through deep water? Yes, I did know that. But in the game, the water's not that deep. Not for the Brachy. Oh, no, it is actually. Hold on. It is. There are moments where they're sitting in deep water, so let me make one of these deep water. Why not? Yeah. There we go. There we go. We've made one of these. You look like you're stuck, buddy. You stuck? You're just hanging out? Okay, friend. The dinosaurs down there seeing the trees disappear right in front of their eyes. They're just... Ah! Oh my God! My food! What is happening to my food? It's gone. Go find your own food. There's nothing here for you. Oh, look at this guy rolling around. Oh, so cute. Little dust bath. Cutie patooties. Alright, go find your food. Where are the Gallimimus at? Look at these goofballs. They're just walking around. How do I change to where they get hungry? That's what I need. I need to... Setting? No, not in settings. Sandbox settings. Dinosaurs. Disease, injuries. Dinosaurs don't starve. Herbivores. Off. All dinosaurs. Herbivores only. Dinosaurs don't dehydrate. All dinosaurs. They have an unlimited lifespan, so they can't die. Not again. They'd be having flashbacks. Yeah. I just made myself a peanut butter sandwich. Oh, I love me a good peanut butter sandwich. Gallimimus. Yes, 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 indeed. All right. Now go get your food. I have made your food. I 100% have food and water for you. Get out of here. Go find it. Jeez, be careful on these cliffs. I don't want you hurting your little tootsies. Are they... Oh, looking for water. Okay, you found water. Congratulations. You found water. I gotta go. Sorry. Bye. Hope the rest of your stream is not as infuriating as the campaign. Yeah, no, this will be nice and relaxing for me. Absolutely. I will be A-okay. Can dinosaurs fall off cliffs in Ragdoll? I don't think so. I think they'll just stop before a cliff, and then they'll be like, well, I don't know where to go. Because, like, right here, I think they find their way around this way. Let's watch. Yeah, see, they found a way to go around. What in the hell was that? Was that you? What are you looking for? Looking for food. You'll find your food. I put it everywhere. I put it all over the place. So there we go. We will not have... hopefully, these goofballs will find food. They'll get hungry. They'll get hungry and they'll go find food elsewhere. And then they'll start roaming around here. That'll be nice. And then, honestly, I could put... What are you doing here? Get out of here. I can put a fence around the area. So then they won't want to come over here. And they'll be forced to go out into the map. Hey, they fight, or did you turn that off? I turned it off. I turned it off because they don't fight in the game. They just roam around. You go hunting for them, which we're going to use the capture team. We'll use that in a helicopter. Or we could use a Jeep, actually. We could use a Jeep to go and to get them dinosaurs. Who's texting me? What's going on here? I'm busy. Ah, yes, indeed. So yeah, we could use the ranger team to go out and track down our dinosaurs. All right. So what is another dinosaur that we can synthesize? I'm trying to think of the ones that were in the original game, and I'm pretty sure. Ah, yes, Chasmosaurus is in the original game. I remember that. And I believe they're like red, are they not? Oh, I've never heard of the game you're reacting, so I don't know that I'm referencing. Yeah, look up Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter. Well, look up Carnivores from 1997, and that'll be the game that I'm referencing. But you can get the game on your phone. It's not the original, but it is like an upgraded version, I guess, of the original game from 1997. You can get it on your phone, and it's literally just called Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter. One of these days, I'll probably have to see if I can try to play it. I wonder if there's like I don't know, maybe like a computer version of it somewhere, because I don't have a disk drive in my computer, and I don't have a Windows 98 emulator on here at all, so I wouldn't be able to play the original game. But yeah, Mastrops, Gallimimus, and Dimorphodon. Oh, I'm gonna name the dinosaur. The dinos Google says is in it. Yes. So Gallimimus we already have in there. Mastrops we can't put in there because we don't have it in the game. Dimorphodon we can throw in there, but I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do Pteranodon and Dimorphodon because they need an aviary, so I'm not quite sure how to do that. But yes, you are correct. Those are in it. I'm a very specific type of PB sandwich. Members mark all natural peanut butter, no stir, and nature's own honey wheat bread. Nature's own honey wheat. That's some good stuff right there. I really do enjoy that. Allosaurus, Triceratops. Well, technically Triceratops, that's all Google says. Yeah, Triceratops is actually Chasmosaurus in the original. I definitely remember that. So let's look up Chasmosaurus. Because it looks like Triceratops, but it's Chasmosaurus. Because this is what it looks like. So it looks almost exactly like Triceratops with some crazy episcipitals, but it's supposed to be Chasmosaurus. Because I think the second game has Triceratops, and this is the Triceratops that they have. But I don't know. I don't remember being able to find Triceratops in the original when I played it. So let's see. They kind of have like a base red, and then the top. Oh, it's going to be on the... Oh, no, there it is. Okay, well, let's try... Let's see, the base... let's see. It's so weird, because the pattern is, like, underneath, you know? So I'm trying to match it. Is there a red... There's not a red pattern. Man, I wish they had more patterns. I really wish they had, like, better skin patterns for the dinosaurs. Because sometimes these are just not... They're not visible. You can't see them. We'll just do, like, a no pattern for the female. Yeah, see? I can see that now. And, like, the pattern would be, like, red if I could get it red. But I can't get it red. Like, that's the closest I can get. Wow, look at that crest, or that frill. That is an obnoxious frill. Yeah, AI can make mistakes, and Kylosaurus isn't in the original game. It is. It is. I remember it. But keep him in, please. I will. They're goated. Is it just me, or do I... Is it just me, or do I want to be famous and not famous at the same time? I feel that. Like, if I were to choose, I'd like to be, like, if I could do this as my job, I would love to do that, because I feel like it is a place for people to relax and enjoy learning about dinosaurs and stuff like that. But oh yeah, I forgot about Stegoceratops. But also I wouldn't want, like, if I go to the store, right? If I go to the store and then I get just a bunch of people hoarding me, you know, like celebrities do, that would be scary. I wouldn't like that at all. But like the occasional, like, oh hey, how are you doing? I'd be like, oh hello, how are you? So I think that would be kind of fun. Google be lying to me? No, Google always lies to you. He literally is, it's on the website. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because, like, yeah, it's, I don't know if the box has a list of the dinosaurs on there. Because a lot of websites, you'll go to the website and it'll just say every dinosaur that's in both Carnivores, Carnivores 2, and Carnivores 3. Well, Carnivores 3 was just Ice Age, so it was more Ice Age animals. But yeah, it's a thing. But I would like to play it on the channel. I'd really like to play it because it's such a fun game. It's so simple. It's such a simple game. And it's kind of scary sometimes, especially when you're fighting the Allosaurus and the Raptors and the T-Rex. It gets a little spooky sometimes. But yeah, begin incubation. Yes. And then we'll do the same thing.
Set for release.
And we'll make those the male, the aggressive ones. Why not? Begin incubation. There, and we will release these guys via airlift, and we'll try to get more dinosaurs on the other side of the... Oh, look at that! We got some Parasaurolophus that actually made it over here. That's good. So, boom,
En route
boom,
to collect the asset.
boom,
Asset to be collected.
boom. There we go. And then we will release those guys later. So we'll wait for the Helimachoppers to do their thing. And then we'll probably put the other ones like over here in this section. I think that would be a good spot. The Allo looks like a raptor. It does. The Allosaurus does not look like an Allosaurus in the game. It's not great. But that's the point. It's not supposed to be accurate. It's supposed to be like old school paleo art. So if you look at the Stegosaurus, which by the way, we should probably put a Stegosaurus in this game too, or on this map. The Stegosaurus is very much looks like something from Charles R. Knight. He has a pretty famous looking Stegosaurus in there. So they're all aliens. That's the thing, is that in the game they're all aliens. It's from the planet MUV. Oh, what is it called? Planet. Game.
Commencing asset transfer.
Planet.
We're getting reports that some of the animals are experiencing heightened levels of stress.
Uh-huh.
If the dinosaurs are on edge, it's only a matter of time until our guests are too.
We don't have any
Let's
guests.
get this under control.
Don't tell me what to do, George. All right. FMM UV32 is the Carnivores planet that the dinosaurs are from. Yeah. It's really cool. I would love like a TV show on it. And if we could keep everything designed how it is in the game, but like, you know, high-end CGI and stuff like that, I think that would be super duper cool if we could do that.
Asset being transported.
And have all the dinosaurs look like old school, you know, paleo art and stuff like that. I just think that would be so fun.
If you're anything like me, you look at the amazing frill of the Chasmosaurus and think, hey, walking ad space. Now, a lot of my ideas get shut down, but boy, did that one get shut down fast.
There it is. Look at the Chasmosaurus. It's looking pretty cool. Gotta say, though, the dust that it kicks up, the constant, like, cloud of dust is a little annoying. But whatever. That's fun. Have you watched the new Avatar? Are you talking about the series? No. I have no interest in the live-action series. I have the original cartoon. I am interested in the new movie. I don't know when that comes out, where that's coming out, and all that jazz. But I am interested in the new movie. But the Avatar, Fire and Ash, I have not seen it. My little sister saw it, and she said she didn't like it very much. I started Way of the Water. I got about 20 minutes into it. I know it's like a nearly 3-hour movie, but I got about 20 minutes, and I liked what I was watching. I was enjoying it, but I just haven't gotten around to continue watching it, which I'm sure I will at some point. I have found the game on mobile, and it looks good. I will probably... Yeah, you should try it. No, it's really fun. It's hook up a controller to your phone, though. Like a Bluetooth controller. Hook up a controller to it. It's a little bit easier with a controller. Which, honestly, I'm probably going to download that again. Because it is a fun game, and it's something that I could play, like, on my lunch breaks. Way of the Water is the second movie. I know. I was in the theater in IMAX 3D for the original Avatar. It was excellent. And I own it on Blu-ray. I got the like collector's edition Blu-ray of Avatar. So yes, I do have that. The second movie, yeah, I never got to see in theaters, but I liked what I was watching. I thought it was kind of cool. Now I want to challenge if it's harder with no control. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so we have some Chasmosaurus coming out. Let's see, we got 2 more to drop in. Let's see, where are the females at? Here's a female. So you think the male will do anything with the female? These guys don't open their mouths very wide. A little weird. Oh. Oh, we're taking a little nap. They're just chilling. This guy, I think, is looking at the helicopter. Oh yeah, he's looking at the helicopter for sure. Hi, lady. How you doing? Got one more that needs to be dropped off. Where's it at? It's taking its sweet time. It's way over here. I'm just praying there's no ad every 5 seconds. Nah, as far as I remember, there's not a lot of ads on it. The first is based off of the element of earth, way of the water is water, fire and ash is fire, so the fourth should be the element of air. Yep. Yep. I was around when they were announcing the other sequels, like after the first one came out, and he was like, yeah, we're doing all of this, like that was back in like 2013, I think, like 2012, 2013. They were like, yeah, we're making more. We're making like more sequels. There's gonna be like 5 movies. So, yep, I was there. I was there when it was written. What you doing, girly? Munching? Kicking up some dust? And then that should be the last one. So then we'll head over here. And we'll release via airlift. And we'll get you goofballs over here. One.
En route to pick up the asset. Picking up asset.
There we go. All right, and the next one, let's see, I think, let's see. Oh yeah, we should do Stegosaurus. That's right. Where you at, Stego? There you are. And we're doing the, not the Jurassic World, well, we should do the, yeah, this one. Can I do the, oh, I can't do it with you? Oh. So I'm going to have to make you the Jurassic World Evolution one. But I don't like the Jurassic World Evolution one. It doesn't look like Stegosaurus. This one does. Well, that's lame. Huh? What? What? Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay. All right. I can work with this. Oh, there you go. Oh, that looks exactly like it does in the game. Can we make this a little bit more like a red? I think this is going to be the best one. Wake up. They said Cryolophosaurus didn't have a crest. It was just a weird looking rock. Incorrect, friend. Incorrect. Well, I wish I would have seen the fossil in real life, but yeah, I've seen the fossil. I know what it looks like. Stego, where are you, my friend? There you are. And yeah, we'll make these all female. Begin incubation. And we'll release them via airlift when we have some time. Let's see, should I do first person view? We'll go right here. It's like we're in the game. Where's our pistol? You always start off with a pistol. There's dinosaurs over here. I hear them. Oh, they're making some goofy noises. What was that? Hide the UI. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Oh, lovely. All right, now, honestly, I need to figure out how I'm going to do... I'm so bad at lying. That's okay. You're just fine. I need to figure out how to do, like... Is there a glitch that I can... Let's see. Let's see. Open air aviary is what I want. But, like, how do I let them fly all over the map? Is there a way I can do that? Here, I'm gonna message Paleo and see if he knows. Oh, Mr. Paleo Pizza, are you busy? Is there a way to let pterosaurs fly freely without using an aviary? We'll see if he responds. We'll find out. Because I wonder if you need the aviary to exist, and then maybe there's like a way to delete it or something? I'm not quite sure. Look at these goofballs. Look at him. He's stuck. Go. I wonder if it takes you guys forever. Why are you guys still over here? Why are you so chill with this? You know what? That's fine. We'll put a redwood out here. Why not? Just kind of get a little mix here and there of stuff. Oh, wow, no way.
Asset has been delivered.
There. Okay, no, you're not glitched out. That's good.
Asset being transported.
They do have, like, I think this is more the type of plant that they have out there, if I recall. But this will kind of, like, show off, like, the, what do you call it? The Oh god, what am I trying to say here? The facility has kind of killed all the plants in the area, kind of thing. You know what I'm gonna do? Whoops. I'm gonna do this.
Asset has been delivered.
There we go. Oh, they look so comfortable. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, so cute. Are you able to hunt yourself in Jurassic World Evolution 3? I mean, like, you hunt the dinos by yourself? Sort of. So, like, the idea would be, like, take control of the ranger, you know? And then if we were to, let's see...
Transportation complete.
Oh, maybe I need to have the medical facility. Let's see. Can we change the cars? Because I don't like the Jurassic Park cars. The Biosync Jeep looks cool. But honestly, based off of what the ship looks like when you get the dinosaurs, like when you fully pick up your dinosaur, it does kind of have that aesthetic to it. We'll do this just because they're green. The ship is green in the game. Alright, isn't there a way to... Maybe I do need a medical facility. I'm pretty sure there's like a Jeep that comes with this, right? That you can... Am I right on that? I just bought 5 Duke of Deaths in GTA. I'm gonna buy more. What's a Duke of Death? Never heard of that. I'm pretty sure in the Ranger team you can use the gun, right? In the car? Am I wrong on that? I guess not. Here, let me drop down. Let me look for a medical facility. Let's see if we can do that. Freaking cord is getting in the way. Abandoned arrival point. Dino Park, factory, crashed. Arrival point. The tank is hilarious. That's crazy that you can get a tank. Security tower. Substation. Hyperloop. Bunker. Response facility. Dino encounter. Monorail. Outpost nest. Viewing gallery, entrance. I'm looking for a medical team. Science Center. Paleo Medical Facility? Is that what I want? Is that armored car perhaps an Ankylosaurus? It might be. Free armored car? Oh, a free armored car. Oh, interesting. I bought so many of them. I bought so many that when I went into my arcade garage, it was filled with them. Nice. Very nice. I think I want this. Is that right? Well, this is just Paleo Medical Facility. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like an abandoned one. Abandoned Science Center. Abandoned Generator. Secret Research. Abandoned Monorail. Let's look up Abandoned Paleo. Maybe that'll be better. Speaking of paleo, buddy, it's only like 5 o'clock where you're at. I don't think I'm going to be getting what I want. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting what I'm looking for. Aw, Dr. Grant Paleo. Aw, R.I.P. All right, well, we'll just get something that's like the closest. So I'm pretty sure the Paleo Medical can go out and you have... Let's see. Pretty sure these are the goofballs that have the car that you can shoot the dinosaurs with. Here we go. Yes, the medicate or the stimulant. Oh no!
We've spotted the asset.
Let's see. Lock on? Oh, interesting. So I can't just like... So I guess this is the closest that we're gonna get to what we're looking at. You know what I mean? Where you hunt the dinosaurs. So, yes, the Paleo Medical Facility is what we wanted. So now, let's change what these goofballs look like. The Malta skin looks really good. Oh, there you go. That's what we want. All right. Cool. Every spot in both my garages are filled with Duca deaths. Nice. Alrighty. Do we have other dinosaurs that need released? Yes. Synthesize the dinosaur. Oh, no. There we go. Release. Let's see our stegosaurs. Hell yeah. Nice.
Stegosaurus might seem calm and docile, but there's no sense letting your guard down. If it's uncomfortable or provoked, it could do a lot of damage to our fences. Trust me on that.
What fence? We don't have any, homie. We have no fences. Synthesized dinosaur. Stegosaurus again. Oh, well, I don't want to modify the genome. I'm going to begin the task. I want to select the eggs. Make them all boys. And release. Nice. They will find their way, I believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Stegosaurus to the park.
Now, I forgot Pachycephalosaurus is in the game too. It's very green, if I remember. You know, I always got to look it up. I'm doing the Diamond Casino heist, and when I finish it, I will be $2,010,231 richer. Very nice. All right. Pachycephalosaurus. No, not Parasaurolophus. Pachy. There we go. Oh, it's like very brown. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, it's more brown than I thought. So we'll do that. And do no pattern for the female, but for the male, the base will be that, and the pattern is like... It's like... It barely has a pattern. But it's kind of blue. Kind of gray. Oh, there we go. That kind of works. Exactly. Oh my god, the Distortus. The Distortus! The squishy. What an odd looking thing. Let's go back to Pachycephalosaurus. And we will begin task. We will select eggs. We will do a bunch of females.
Stand by.
And we will release via airlift to kind of separate some of these dinosaurs. There we go, look. They're all moving and grooving. Get these, what are these guys? Hold on, what are these things? Oh, they're the Chasmosaurs. That's another set of Chasmosaurs. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're a para. Okay. We'll do one here, one here, one here, one here, one there, and one there. There we go. And we'll synthesize a dinosaur. We'll begin task. We'll select the eggs, and we'll make them all boys. We'll begin the incubation. And we will release when those guys are done. What the heck? Why are you blue? Huh? You weren't blue before. You were like orange before, if I remember correctly. Why are you blue now? What is the logo on you? No logo. Why is the capture team blue now? Hey, Sketchy Saber, Finya? Oh. How about you do me a favor and get banned? Should I low-key send some bots to your live? No, you shouldn't actually. Which is better, Packy or Sticky Moloch? I know Sticky isn't valid. I like Packy. I think Pachycephalosaurus. Trying to get more of this kind of grass in here because it does fit the aesthetic of the game. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That looks much better.
Here we have the Pachycephalosaurus.
True.
Which is the ancient Greek way of saying thick-headed lizard. I've been called that many times myself, but joke's on them. I like this dinosaur so much that I take it as a compliment. Well, I like it from afar, at least. They can get a bit, headbutty for my liking.
There we go. Gives them some room, too, to kind of go around and relax. All right, I think this is the last one. So then we should be able to...
Delivery complete.
Do we have to wait for them to be dropped off?
In progress.
Is this a Stegosaurus rolling around? What are you doing over here, you goofball? It's cute. I did not know that they did that. Oh, they come back to pick up more. Interesting. How many more of these do we have? 6? Is this the last one? I know it's mean, but I might send bots to a random person. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that. Send real people. That's what I would do.
Delivery has been completed. Asset has been collected.
All right, was that the last one? That was the last one. All right, release via airlift. Do here,
To pick
here,
up the asset.
here,
Understood.
and there.
Task.
Alrighty. What is the other dinosaur that's in there that I recall? Let's see. Gallimimus, Maschops, Pteranodon, Dimorphodon. I don't think there's any other plant eaters. No, I think we got all the plant eaters if I'm correct on the original. I think so. So Ceratosaurus is definitely one. Allosaurus, of course, is one of them as well. Oh yeah, Dimetrodon is one. I forgot about Dimetrodon. Oh man, Dimetrodon looks like a Dilophosaurus. That's weird. Do they have a Dilophosaurus in the game? I guess so? Dimetrodon is just brown. Interesting. Is there like a... Oh, here we go. Got like a dark brown. And then we'll do... like that. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Do you do the task? Select the eggs. And we'll do these guys be the males. And we will release those via airlift as well. So then they're not just like chilling out over here. And you know, we could... Not the paleomedical facility, the response facility. Add a task to take out the Stegosaurus. And then we can move them away from the facility over here. So actually, I am gonna do like a big fence. Invisible gate, invisible fence, heavy fence. That's what I want.
Transporting asset. Delivery has been completed.
Here we go. These goofballs are so loud. There. Okay.
Delivery complete.
Now we can use this guy to transport
Asset delivered.
multi-select mode. Oh! That... Hold on. This guy... Okay, finalize selection. Move them
Asset to be collected. Confirmed.
over there. Let me do a gate. Do a classic gate. Put that right there. So then
Confirming asset delivery.
everything over here is protected. We got all the animals out of the way. Oh, whoops. I forgot about this goofball. Come here, you sassy sarsaparilla. We'll get you over there. Do we have any dinosaurs that are entrapped in here? I hope not. Oh, we do! Take it out!
Transporting asset. Asset has been collected.
Get you over here. All right. And I gotta say, I think that's basically all the time I have. Let's put in some redwoods over here just to be fun. Oh, what? How did you get tranquilized all the way up here?
Asset has been delivered. Transportation
Interesting.
complete.
Don't know how that happened. But anyway, yeah, that'll be, that'll more than likely be all that we have for today. So we have lots of dinosaurs out here. We have a lot of Parasaurolophus. We got some Gallimimus. I might have to make some more Gallimimus. Let's see. We have some Chasmosaurus, some Stegosaurus, a couple of Brachiosaurus. Are they still over here? Oh yeah, this no, he's over here. Yeah. Very much enjoying this area. Doesn't get around much. Kind of gets stuck over here and doesn't really move around. We got some Pachycephalosaurs over here. There you are. Hanging out, doing their thing. I wish this was a YouTube video so I could skip to the part where you play it.
Commencing asset transit.
I stole a heli and randomly found the road in GTA. What do you mean where I play it? This is on YouTube, by the way. Like, I'm live on YouTube right now. So you'll be able to look at the VOD later. Let's see. What else did we throw out here? Oh, yeah, Ankylosaurus. Can't forget about the Ankylosaurus, of course. So I think we're pretty much done with the plant-eating dinosaurs. And we, in the hatchery, have Dimetrodon ready to go for the next for next week. I think I want to do this again next week on Sundays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. But for now, we'll give it a good old save. Overwrite that save, and we will head over here to just me. Hi, it's just me, guys. So anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining in and hanging out and chit-chatting and all that fun stuff. I'll be live again this upcoming Tuesday on YouTube only. So if you're on YouTube, hello YouTube, you get a special little live where we draw. And something that I usually do on Thursdays, which is very similar, is I draw on TikTok. So it'll be a TikTok-only stream on this upcoming Thursday as well. And we'll be doing the Rave Request Night this time. So you come in, I have a blank canvas, and you guys tell me what to draw, and I'll draw it. I think the last time we had like a caveman, and we had Sonic, and we had a bunch of dinosaurs. So it's like whatever I can try and draw, I throw it in there. I tried to draw some Korean actor. It was very hard. I couldn't do it. But yeah, if you want to know more about what I do and my art and stuff like that, you can head over to KanatiGOTHhub.com down there. There is a Discord. There's a community Discord that you guys can join as well. I got the link fixed. I don't know what was happening last week, but the link was like expiring and being weird, but we got it to work this time. So if you want to join the community Discord, show off your art skills and all that fun stuff, we can absolutely enjoy all of your show and tell and your art and all that fun stuff. What if they ask you to draw their profile picture? I can do that. I actually do profile pictures. I'm working on one right now. I do commission profile pictures, but currently they're closed right now because I'm working on one already. But yeah, I do that. I do that. So I have Cash App and Venmo and all that fun stuff. So if you guys would like your own profile picture that I drew, then yeah, you can pay me money for it. So there's that. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Again, head over to KanatiGOTHhub.com for more of my stuff. We're gonna say goodbye to Twitch. Goodbye, Twitch. We will see you next week. And we will say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, we will see you on Tuesday. Goodbye, YouTube. And have a great rest of